with Abu Eqtaish. He joins me live from Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. He's the Accountability Program Director at Defense for Children International Palestine. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. As our correspondent said there aren't any safe places in Gaza, and being displaced time and time again only exacerbates the humanitarian situation on the ground. It's the children who are being impacted the most, though. Give us some insight into the life of a child in Gaza today.
Almost in the words of the child, there is no life in Gaza. These are the words of Palestinian children that we are interviewing regularly, because now we are doing a research in order to ask children in Gaza about their child rights situation amid the ongoing Israeli genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. So children speak about the deprivation of all their rights, whether their right to life, stability, education, healthcare. So, in short, almost all Palestinian children, they put it in this way, that there is no life in Gaza, whether from the Israeli constant bombardment to their areas or as a result of the starvation that they are experiencing. Getting a meal of food, it's a struggle for Palestinian children, because they have to queue for a long period of time in order to get this meal, or in order to secure water for themselves and their families. They have to long for a very long to walk for a very long distances in order to be able to get water. When asked about the right to play and education, all Palestinian children mentioned that the insecurity prevailed in Gaza Strip, and the lack of safety prevent them from enjoying any of their rights mentioned in the international conventions. And this is what Israel is trying to create in order to push Palestinian people to evacuate. So it's part of the ethnic cleansing campaign that Israel is implementing in Gaza since the beginning of the war. It didn't start. It started just a few weeks ago, when Israel declared that they want to take over Gaza City. It started with the beginning of the war and all the Israeli actions, whether in the form of heavy bombardments to residential areas, or cutting food, water, medication from Gaza Strip. It's part of this strategy that Israel is trying to implement and supported by the USA.
But surely the takeover of Gaza City would make things worse there for Palestinians on the ground. Just give us some insight into how worse we can expect things to get as more people are displaced and aid isn't being allowed in.
Almost usually we thought that this is the worst point that we can reach, but with the elapse of time, we discovered that Palestinian people in Gaza can reach worst points than they passed through in the past. So with the implementation of this strategy, I think Palestinian people will be struggling in order to stay alive, because now Israel is targeting residential areas, and they ask people to move from one place to another place. And the places that the Israeli authorities and the Israeli occupation forces ask people to evacuate to, it's not safe, because regularly Israel is targeting these areas, and civilians pay the brunt for these targets. People in Gaza, when they leave their places, leave behind everything that they managed to secure during the past period. So they start from the zero again.
Right.
So far, many people and children, they were displaced more than 10 times. They are moving from one place to another place, and moving through these places, it's not safe because they can't expect the safe place in Gaza, because any place there could be targeted by the Israeli authorities.
Okay, Ayad, Abu Eqtaish, thank you so much for being with us here on the News Hour and sharing that insight with us. I appreciate it.